Welcome everybody to episode number 34 of the COD Casuals podcast. I'm your host, Mike.
And I'm Justin.
We're coming to you from a very rainy day here. A very rainy day indeed in New England.
Yeah, rainy day. Depressing day. This is dark.
Dude, today sucked, man. Like, seriously.
It's going to be some pretty bad weather like the rest of the week, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. That's one of the downfalls of living in New England.
Yeah.
You know, as we get some of the nice seasons. And then, because I think tomorrow, too, it's going to rain a bit.
Oh, the rest of the week's going to be, like, sunny.
Well, bless up. Thank God on that front.
Yeah.
But
at least we get rain.
Yeah, right?
We don't drought.
Dude, you know, it's funny you say that because, we were talking about it yesterday with one of our friends, right? Talking about Texas, and it was so dry there.
Yeah.
I saw something on the news this morning. They were talking about, like, in California, another problem they have there. While it's pouring rain here, I'm like, man, we always forget, like, something so simple like rain. We're like, oh, dude, it sucks, man. They'd be kissing the ground if they
California
had some rain
needs
like
rain.
That. Dude, desperate. Yeah.
In California, they monitor, like, how much water you use.
Yeah. Can you believe that?
That must suck.
Yeah. Like, if you're watering your grass, like, you can only do it during certain times.
Yeah.
For a certain amount of time.
Yeah. Or you get like a ticket.
Yeah.
If you go over, like, a certain, like, limit.
Bro, that's crazy.
In Texas, in Texas, like, all the houses, there are no basements there because the ground's so hard because you can't get underneath there.
Yeah.
And they'd be killing for rain.
Yeah. No, it's definitely tough. That's where it kind of, again, puts things in, and I'm like, oh, man, this weather right now totally sucks.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I kind of like the vibe of the rain, you know?
As long as it's not, like, a whole week of rain. Yeah. But that does happen here, too, though. Like, sometimes we get, like, especially during the fall season, like when it gets closer to the end of the year, we'll get like a span of like a week or two of just straight rain.
Yeah.
And it just sucks.
And you forget what the sun looks like.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's what seasonal depression is for everybody that doesn't live in New England.
If you don't know what that is.
It's a real thing. Like, it's definitely a real thing.
Oh, for sure.
Because that happened to me like last year when I was working. Yeah. You're inside all day.
Yeah.
Later, like in college, it's different because you got work, you're with your friends and stuff. Mm-hmm. You're not in the real world yet, and then you're working. Completely different.
Yeah, no, dude, it's crazy. Like, I know it's gonna happen. Like, obviously at the like in November, I'll be working. I'll go in and it'll be like, maybe nice, but then I'll leave at like 6, 7, 8 o'clock or something like that.
Yeah,
it's gonna be pitch black.
Pitch black. Yeah. Because right now, like, it gets dark at like 6:30.
Yeah.
And daylight savings is next month.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be pitch black.
5:30.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter whether you're like leaving your house or not. Like that seasonal depression hits you.
Oh yeah.
Because you're waking up to go to work, it's dark out.
Yeah.
And then you're leaving at like 5:30, 6. It's dark out.
Dude, it's so weird too, bro. Like, with when we game, like when it's that time when it's like 6, 7 o'clock and it's dark, I'm thinking it's time to game. Yeah. And then I look at my watch and I'm like, bro, we still have, like, usually because we hop on around 9.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, dude, we still have like an hour until 9 o'clock. I'm like, God damn.
It throws everything off.
Yeah. It's very weird.
Yeah. I remember in college, like, it was my junior year. No, it was my senior year. I had like all my classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Right.
So I just had them all in a row, and I went from 8 o'clock to 5:30, like straight. And I just remember never seeing the sun.
Yeah.
I'd walk out afterwards.
Bro, that's
I'm
ass.
Like, it's pitch black. This sucks. And like, it's 5:30. It's not even like time for dinner.
Yeah.
Like, and it's pitch black out.
Yeah.
Like, it throws me off so much because then I'm like, I'm tired. Like, I don't want to do anything.
Yeah, dude. No, I feel it. The rain is today was really bad. It happened last night too, because when we were recording this, it was yesterday. Was the football game? That was where we spent our weekend. We gamed a bit, and then we were watching the football game. So that was a pretty eventful day. We were happy about that.
Yeah, that was a good day.
Shout out to the New England Patriots. Love them. Support the boys no matter what.
Yeah,
the Mac attack.
Tough loss, but it was good for Brady to win.
Yeah, dude. Facts.
Congrats to him.
Yeah.
That was probably his last game ever in Foxborough.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. That's so nuts.
Yeah, and he's I think he's the third quarterback ever to beat all 32 teams now in the NFL.
What a beast.
That's crazy.
Dude, that's where I wish wish New England won.
Yeah, right?
And just sort of like, see ya.
Yeah.
The only team you couldn't beat.
Brady, like, he started crying like when he was leaving the field.
Really?
Like his eyes were like all teary, and he was like blowing kisses to the crowd and stuff. And apparently, if you guys like watch the game, like I'm assuming a lot of people watch.
Oh yeah,
game.
for sure. Even if you're not from New England.
Belichick gave him like that quick hug. Yeah, it was like a good game or whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently, Belichick set up like a private meeting afterwards with Brady, and they like talked.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
I was like, that's class. I respect that a lot.
Yeah.
Because everybody like took that picture of him like hugging Brady.
Yeah.
I'm like, that wasn't even a second.
Yeah.
And he probably went back, talked to the team, and was like, you guys did great.
Yeah.
And then had that meeting set up with him. I wonder what they talked about.
I wonder too. Dude, well, you know what makes me think about it, right? We'll talk about Call of Duty, I promise. But
we're chilling.
What I remember too, though, is that woman who interviewed him afterwards.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, New England's my home. Been here for 20 years, When I'm retired and everything's all said and done, I'll definitely be here. And we were like, yo, does he sign the one day?
Yeah.
Does he sign the one day after the Bucks? Yeah. And he goes and retires under New England?
Yeah.
Bro, he should.
He should. He should.
Like, why would he retire as a Buccaneer?
Yeah, exactly. Like, it does mean something to him, but that can't mean more to him than his whole career somewhere else.
Well, he said he lived here 20 years. His kids were born here.
Yeah.
Like, dude, his whole life was here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love when Robert Kraft came by, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that was legendary. I was like, who's cutting onions out here, bro? I was like, who's cutting them?
Oh, it's crazy. Nah, like, it's weird. Like, our generation, like, we grew up with Brady.
Yeah.
Like, he's been with New England for 20 years.
Yeah.
20?
That's why it's so weird watching that game.
Yeah.
And you're seeing, like, the Patriots, and they're, like, saying Brady, but it's, like, the Buccaneers have the ball. I'm like, what?
Yeah, what?
Yeah. I'm like, dude, what's going on here?
Yeah. And watching that game was just surreal. Yeah. It was so weird seeing that.
Yeah. But no, the Patriots did a fantastic job. I was really impressed with them.
Yeah, I was too. Good for Mac.
Yeah,
Mac Jones.
Dude, Mac Jones, dude, he's pretty legit.
He was getting compared to Brady. He's the next generation. So they apparently they like hugged and stuff afterwards.
I saw a photo of that last night. Yeah. I wonder if there's any audio from when they hugged. Like if Brady said anything to him, or if he was just like, good game, man.
Yeah. They just didn't like show it like on TV.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty legendary.
Yeah.
But it was a sad L for us. It was a sad L for all the New Englanders.
Yeah.
So that was tough. Dude, sorry. What were you going to say?
I was going to say a tough loss, but I wouldn't have lost to anyone. Like, I respect who we lost to.
Yeah. And it was close, too.
It was really close.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like that, I don't know. Like, yeah, the Patriots lost, but at the end of the day, like, honestly, that was a tie.
Yeah.
Belichick matched Brady.
Yeah.
He schemed him.
Yeah.
Brady,
dude, he was throwing.
He did everything he could.
Yeah.
Like, those guys are amazing.
Yeah. They're so smart. It was like, that's what was so amazing about it, is not even like the actual like on field stuff that was happening. It was more just like the intellectual stuff that was happening before the plays were even happening.
Yeah.
It was just the thought, like how skilled like the game of football was there.
Yeah.
And like myself, I'm not a massive football fan anyway.
Yeah.
But to know how smart Bill Belichick is, and how smart Tom Brady is, and just like a real duel between those guys.
Yeah.
And then the commentators are like, man, Belichick is literally throwing
everything,
because he knows how he plays, and he's like putting him into boxes, screwing him up. And Brady got pissed a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you could tell he was frustrated at times.
I mean, they spent 20 years together. Yeah. They know each other perfectly.
Yeah. Dude, there were some straight NFL street plays.
Yeah.
that New England was pulling, bro.
Yeah.
They had like wide receivers throwing the ball. I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah. And like some of those plays were trick plays that Brady did while he was on the Patriots. I'm like, wow, this is crazy.
Dude, it was unbelievable.
That was a game to remember.
Yeah, I mean, because, dude, we thought that New England was going to get shit on. Like, Like, I think a lot of people...
I think everyone did.
Yeah, because they just have not been close.
Yeah, and it's like, we all support our hometown, but... Like, you gotta be realistic.
Exactly.
You lost to the Dolphins. No offense to any Dolphins fans. Yeah. You lost to the Dolphins.
Yeah. So we were definitely like, I don't know. And then me and one of our friends, we were just like, dude, we're sending it on Mac Jones. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Like, we were calling it the delusional hype train, and then it wasn't a delusion. I was like, they might do it.
He did really good. For a rookie, he did insanely good. He stood in there with like one of the greats.
Yeah.
Or no, not the greatest.
Yeah, the
Sorry.
greatest.
The greatest.
If you disagree, go
You're
watch
wrong.
another podcast.
You're wrong.
No, it was unbelievable to see him, kind of go like move for move with him and not get completely outclassed. Like I think a lot of people thought he was just going to get steamrolled and be like, there's different levels to this game.
Nah, his composure was insane.
Yeah,
like everyone on that team's young now, and everyone like listening to this podcast, like they probably hate the Patriots because the Patriots are like the most hated team in the NFL,
right?
Which for good reason. Yeah, I get it. We win everything.
We catch the dubs.
Yeah, we win everything. Now we're not. Now we're just mediocre.
Average. Yeah,
if that. Like,
but dude, with Mac Jones, dude, we might start on the ascent.
Yeah, we're rebuilding
on the ascent,
so it's fine.
Yeah, it's the way it goes.
Rebuilding. It's a future. But
it's a future, dude.
Nah, wrap it up like that. That was a great game. That's probably the last game we're ever going to see Tom Brady play against the Patriots.
Yeah,
in Foxborough.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the way the schedule works, like, he's probably not going to be here until 2 more years.
Yeah.
And he's probably going to be retired.
Yeah, so we'll see if he's going to be playing by then. That's the thing.
Yeah. So, great game.
Yeah, definitely. Again, a tough L to catch it nonetheless because it was so close. But you got to respect it, dude.
Yeah.
And then switching gears, another tough L that we caught today. It was a little bit earlier on the Twitter timeline was the retirement of Apathy.
Mr. App.
I can't really think of how to pronounce his last name. Honestly, I'm sorry. I should know. I don't want to butcher it. But I mean, Apathy. What's there to say about him? I don't even know how you introduce him.
Two-time Call of Duty world champion.
Just like an absolute beast.
Crazy submachine gun player. He made a lot of insane plays on the map. He is a true underdog as a world champion.
Oh yeah.
He was always like everyone hyped him up, but all the teams that he were on, like I wouldn't say they weren't like top dog. They weren't good.
Yeah.
Like he made them good.
Yeah, I mean
and he was always found like at the bottom of like a lot of teams.
Yeah.
And then he ended up making it work.
Well, because what were the few years, like what games he won in World War II? He won a title in, and then what was the other one that he won a title in?
He won it in BO3.
Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude,
he won
fire
it
game.
on Envy.
Fire game, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brian Zelskov. Sorry. Don't know how to say it. Brian. That's all I know him for. I mean, as long as we've known him, like within the CDL, he's just been he's under LAG, and then he played for what was the other team he played for? Seattle Surge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was Surge and then LAG, which is unfortunate because those last 2 years were pretty abysmal.
Crappy years.
Yeah, crappy years for him. But I mean, he's played for some of the top teams when it was the CWL with Team Envy, that's Dallas Empire basically now.
Yeah.
He played with Team Envy, Evil Geniuses, Liquid, Elevate, Rise Nation. I mean, dude, he's played with everybody.
Yeah, and
he was really good.
Teams that he won on, like they're kind of scrappy teams.
Yeah,
which is like he's a true underdog, and that's why I appreciate like the rings that he won because he wasn't on like the phases of like right now.
Yeah,
or the optics.
Yeah, he wasn't on these dominant teams.
Yeah.
He was on just like, pretty solid teams, but they pulled it together.
Yeah.
And they went off.
They made it work.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he said he's moving on to content now. He couldn't he didn't have an opportunity to sign with another pro team. So, which is tough, especially with only having like 12 teams in the league. And he came off of like 2 like pretty mediocre years for him.
Yeah.
And on top of that, he said that, he still has gas in the tank and he wanted to retire after winning 3 rings, but the opportunity just wasn't there. But on the bright side, like he has a really good base for content.
Yeah.
Because he has a pretty big following like on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like and like he streams, like a lot of people know him in the COD community, so I wish him the best. He's gonna do well. No doubt in my mind.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do really well. He's a really nice guy, good personality.
Yeah.
And like you said on YouTube, like he has over 100,000 subs, which is that's insane.
He's close to 200, and when Vanguard comes out, he's gonna thrive because all the videos he makes are like how-to videos.
Yeah,
that's pro class setups, stuff like that. And so if you guys want to like know from a pro, go watch his videos because like he breaks it down like perfectly.
Yeah. Because that's the thing, like when these guys start competing, when the game comes out, some of these people don't upload like in the pro scene just because they're busy, playing with the team and doing all that stuff. They're getting ready for it.
That's like their priority is to be a professional player.
But he'll always be a pro. Like he's always gonna be that professional or former pro and have that mind.
Yeah.
So he can go and swoop in and be like what the pros use.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I know like for Octane, for example, a lot of people are like, where are the uploads? Right. And it's like, I don't know. Some fans like they expect uploads all the time. You, as a professional athlete, you can't, because these guys are trying to win championships.
Yeah.
Like and during the off season, obviously they're gonna post content like if they want to.
Yeah.
But now like he can finally focus on content.
Yeah.
And he'll blow up. I mean, he almost has 200K subs on YouTube.
Yeah.
He's going to thrive.
And he streams too, from time to time. Mm-hmm. I don't tune into his streams much, but
I don't either.
I hope as he gets more comfortable like streaming and doing all that stuff and builds that brand, he'll have even more success.
Yeah.
So it's awesome. It just sucks though because again, he's a player where I think his recent 2 years aren't a good representation of his skill set.
Yeah, not at all. And I think all the COD pros would say that.
Yeah.
And also it's just the lack of other, expansion. It's only 12 teams.
Yeah.
He had 2 bad years. Yeah. And, this is still a new league. And, these people came in, the big investors, and they only saw 2 bad years of him.
Yeah. So they don't really care about any of the stuff that he's done prior to those 2 years.
Yeah. So
no, it's definitely unfortunate. I mean, you've seen it with a lot of other people too. Like, I mean, dude, you think about that whole LAG team. Like,
no one signed.
Yeah,
from that team.
So I don't know what's going to happen with them. Yeah. It also makes you think too. He's saying that he couldn't get a spot. Mm-hmm. Then that means basically every other team's locked up. Right? Yeah. I mean, that's what that means.
Yeah. He didn't have an opportunity to sign with any other team. So yeah, either that or like no one wanted to play with him.
Yeah,
which that could be true too.
Yeah, I mean that could be it. I'd find that kind of crazy if like other pros didn't want to play with him.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't think it's like a personal thing. I think it's just that there's a lot of talent in the league right now.
Right.
And I mean, I maybe you could argue like some pros aren't as good as App, but like it's hard after these past 2 years.
Yeah,
that's a thing.
I agree. So I mean, there's not really much else to say about it. It was big news. I mean, we were kind of it's always a shock when it happens.
Yeah,
to know that it's officially like wow, like he's done. But I think a lot of people probably saw it coming.
Yeah,
he is an older player. He's 27. It's crazy to think like that. He's an old player.
He's been playing for over a decade.
Yeah.
So he's
very well seasoned.
I don't think a lot of people were surprised, but seeing it official from him, like that's like
it sucks.
That's when it hits.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people saw this coming after last year and this year too.
Yeah.
So
and you go back to like all those insane moments, like when he was teaming with Slasher and Cap and John.
Yeah.
And during like IW, I remember they made that insane game of Uplink.
Yeah. Yeah.
Against who was it? Who's on that team? I think it was Clay, Arcides, and Pristini.
United.
Yeah, United.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
He dunked on him.
Yeah.
Dunked on Arcides.
It was so good. Yeah, what was his name? They called him Donk anyway.
Donk,
yeah. He was a legend. So it was really nice to see all the people come out on Twitter too.
Yeah.
To be, shooting praise towards him, Scump.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I think once expansion comes too, like a lot of these guys that retired, like I don't know. I think a few of them will actually stay retired because they like the that lifestyle more.
Yeah.
But who knows? There are just some player, Formal, for example. I can't see that guy like sitting out for like the rest of his career.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like if teams expand, or if like it's a really really good COD, he might come back.
Yeah.
I have a feeling.
Yeah, I could see that happening. I think with him, it's tough with some of these guys if they, like, using him as an example, right? Like, he just did not like the Modern Warfare engine, like the way those games played, and didn't like World War II. And it looks like we've mentioned in previous episodes, that they're going to try to probably keep this engine the same and consistent throughout because of Warzone. So he's like COD's gonna be chalked for like the next few years. Like if they're gonna stick to this, so there's no point, you know.
Yeah.
But I agree with like his mentality. It'd be hard to see him just immediately be like, yeah, I'm done, you know. Maybe that's us not wanting to accept it. But someone like Apathy, like you had said, and you read his tweet longer, like he still has gas in the tank, you know?
Yeah.
If next year a team, like where there is expansion, and someone comes around and says, hey, we need somebody, are you interested?
Yeah.
He might do it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like these pros are retired, but like some have came back.
Yeah.
I feel that retirement in gaming is like, it's just so weird because there's no specific age where people retire.
Yeah, exactly.
But when these guys retire, like, I don't know. A lot of these guys, like, they'll try to come back. Loony retired last year.
Yeah.
And then he came back this year. And now he officially retired.
Yeah, right. So if you wanted to move on to that, right, some of the news that we had with Loony, right, former member of the Seattle Surge, retired, and you know, I mean, he got dropped from the team, right? He was on the bench, for like the remainder of the season, and then they squad wiped everybody, and now he's a new head coach of drum roll please Minnesota Rocker. Pretty dope.
That's a really
pretty
good
dope.
Team.
That is a smoking team to get locked up with.
Yeah.
I was pretty surprised by that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I mean, Loony. He always said, like, you know, I wouldn't mind being a coach. I'd like being a coach if the opportunity came. And, like, he's a smart player. Like, if you talk to any, like, COD pro or, like, you hear them talking about Loony, they always praise him how smart he is.
Yeah.
But then, you know, for, like, a normal person, like, if you look at his stats, they're, like, not that good. But the plays that he's making around the map and the stuff he's telling, like, people to do, really smart.
Yeah.
Really smart player. So I think he's going to be able to help out the Rocker a lot.
Yeah, I definitely think he will. I'm looking up their former, it looks like in January 13th, Saint was their head coach.
Yeah.
Former player, retired. It seems like he was the last head coach, and then they just went and brought in Loony, which is pretty dope. Yeah, anytime you listen to him on the flank or when you watch his streams, anything, I mean, man, he's so good. I remember I'd watch a lot of him breaking down some of the games when the season was going on.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, he's so smart. And they would always say, too, when he's on other podcasts or talking with others, people are always
always praise him.
Yeah, because I think I would imagine with some of these guys, right, like him, they're always talking about, you know, this might be one of my last years.
Yeah.
And they would always say, like, Dan, you'd be a great coach.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be such a good coach. And he's like, he wasn't like, well, I'm still playing, you know, like, I'm not coaching.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same thing with Parasite. Like, he'd be an amazing coach.
Those guys are, I mean, Parasite has won, like, a world championship, but like Loony, he was one of those guys where like he's such a good player and he came so close, so many times, but he just couldn't close it. And then you hear him talk about the game, like he knows the game, he understands the game, and I think he's a really good asset to add to this team. I don't know if Saints like Rocker officially like let him go, or if he's just like an assistant coach now. They haven't said anything about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because it says that he was added to this was, what year was this? Well, 2021. I'm really trying to see, like, there's a timeline. It doesn't really say what his deal was.
Yeah, because
like he was a sub at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And then they dropped Major Maniac, so he became the sub. Yeah. But then they went and brought in Standy. They picked him up. So it kind of got a little mixy.
Yeah, because Rocker's definitely one of those teams where they're super active on social media and like are very transparent about team changes. Yeah. So I find that a little bit odd if they actually did drop him and not say anything. But right now I'm just going to assume that he's still with Rocker and he's just like, you know, another assistant coach, like how FaZe does it. Because, I mean, I think that's great having two coaches. Now you have Loony as the head coach. You have Saints as like an assistant coach. Yeah. Like you get two different minds now. Yeah. So.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That'd be great.
Yeah, it seems like it's weird. I don't really know how to follow this. But we'll just assume that they may both be on there because again, I don't think they made any announcement about Saint not being on that team anymore.
Yeah, I would assume that he's still on the team. Yeah.
But it's fantastic because they are like Rocker. I mean, what they won? What major was it? Stage 5?
Yeah, Stage 5.
Yeah, they won that major and then they ended up placing 4th in COD Champs. Like they looked really good. Like they were on the up.
Yeah.
They've got amazing talent at that team. So I think they could definitely benefit from having someone like him who's fresh out of playing, and is really, really dedicated to the craft.
Yeah. Yeah. And Loony, again, like everyone praises him of how smart he is. And if you just hear him talk about Call of Duty, you can tell he's a really smart player.
He's amazing. Yeah, and he played for Seattle Surge, and then during the Modern Warfare season he didn't play. He was out, right?
Yeah. He
Yeah.
didn't play.
Yeah. So, and again, he's just kind of like Apathy. He's one of those guys on at least the last 2 years. For Looney, it was only 1 year. He he was bad. Like he just didn't have any good times with that team. And then he got benched halfway through.
Yeah.
And that was
the MW season. He was signed under Toronto Ultra. And that Toronto Ultra had like a 10-man squad.
Oh yeah,
and
right.
they just had 5 people under. And then Looney he never played because
I was gonna say, did he never play?
Yeah, he never played.
Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like he did play like once, but again, his career like that year was like.
I mean, maybe he played a game.
Yeah, exactly.
But he barely like. If he played, it was one game.
Yeah, it was non-existent for the most part.
And then he finally got the chance to play on Surge.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a good spot for him.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think it's gonna be nice to see that team have him there. So we will see if there is any major improvement with it. I mean, we've definitely seen that the coach can have an impact on the team.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I think like teams like FaZe, like obviously those guys, their talent is absurd, but someone like Crowder to go and lead that team, really brought them to that next level.
I mean, just having
having
a coach for like anything's good.
Yeah.
So it's just another pair of eyes.
So we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Best of luck to those boys.
So,
but shifting out of the CDL, right? Enough of that, because that's all the real news. Again, we mentioned this last episode, and I think even the one prior too. Definitely last episode, right? There's not much drama or anything really going on.
Yeah, no news just came out,
so it's nothing crazy. You know, it's pretty quiet. Those were like kind of big announcements.
Yeah.
But no roster announcements or anything like that. But the big announcement, the big thing that's coming, which everyone's excited about, including us, right, is going to be the Season 6 update. And that's coming out this week, right?
Yeah.
So by the time this is out, this episode, it's already out. We're already on the grind.
Season 6 of Cold War, the final season of Cold War. And, they're coming out with a bunch of new stuff that we'll go over, like, right now. But it's the final season after a long year of COD. So
it's the final.
We can drop like straight into this. So they're announcing 3 new maps. We're only going to talk about 2 maps because the third one is just 2v2s, 3v3s. So the first map is Deprogram, 6v6 map. I want to point out like these 2 maps are actually in Mason's mind, which is a new operator of the season.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Mason's like the main character. Like he's the main character, one of the main characters in the campaign.
Yeah,
and he was in Cold War too.
Yeah,
or not? No, sorry, Black Ops.
Yeah,
I can't remember if he was in the.
He was in Cold War.
Yeah, no, he was in Cold War, and then he was in Black Ops.
Yeah,
I think he was in Black Ops 2. I think maybe I can't remember.
Yeah, he was in the Black Ops series. Yeah, but he. These 2 maps are like in his mind, which is sick.
That's so strange.
That's really cool. And if you're following the story of like Warzone and how they're implementing like these changes, it's crazy because this falls into like the numbers, like what we just played in Season 5. And now it's in Mason's mind and we're playing these maps in his mind.
Yeah.
Like that's so cool.
Which the numbers, that whole thing, I remember from the Black Ops. Which one was it? Was Black Ops 1? The campaign was all with like the numbers.
The numbers, yeah.
So it's cool that they're kind of bringing that whole thing back, and we're coming full circle here.
Yeah, they're like integrating this into like a whole story between like every season. So Deprogram, we haven't seen like any gameplay of it or any gameplay of these maps in general, but I'm excited for new maps. New maps are always good. So
yeah, even if they're not like. I mean, I was I don't even know. I was going to say, they look like they'd probably be smaller maps if you could take a look at them. I would only imagine.
I mean, if you're looking at this, it's hard to tell from the screenshot.
It is hard to tell. But, no, I mean, I'm always excited for new maps, too. It'll just freshen it up. Whether they're good or not, who knows? Yeah. It's kind of it's a shot in the dark.
Yeah.
But it'll be nice to just play some new maps.
Yeah, 2 extra maps, close out the season.
Yeah, because Season 5 had, Echelon, and then it had, what was the other map? that was in this season? They had it in Zoo.
Yeah, Zoo. They had.
Was there?
Collateral Strike. Yeah, that was part of it too.
Yeah, that was in there too.
I think that was it.
Yeah, so some decent maps. So I'm excited for them. Deprogram looks sick. Like that whole thought about. I mean, just the thought of both of the maps is going to be really cool.
Yeah.
And then America with a K.
The next map.
That's the next map.
America. Yeah, and that map looks good. I mean, again, it's 2 new maps last season, so at least they're giving us 2 new maps. It'll change up the games a little bit.
America seems like it would be small. It looks like it's inside like a mall or something like that.
Yeah.
Like Mall of America, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like they have like a little town inside of something.
Yeah.
It looks really sick.
Yeah. I mean, Cold War overall, I mean, like, I like most of the maps that they've added. Now that, like, I think about it, there aren't many maps in this game that I'm like, okay, I'm skipping this map for sure.
Yeah.
The only map
Miami.
is Miami. Yeah, for sure I'm skipping that map.
Yeah, that's the only one that we're like totally against.
Yeah, but all the maps, like, I don't mind playing.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way. I think most of them are pretty spot on. Like they're solid maps. And even like again, the DLC maps, they're good too. You know, like they're not like mind-blowingly good, but they're good maps, you know.
Yeah.
They
like
get the job done.
I don't think there's one DLC map that came out that like I just hate.
Yeah.
Like not a single one.
No, I know Echelon has that stupid glitch. I wonder if anybody else has that. Is like when you'd spawn in on Echelon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just spawn in, then you fall through the map and you die.
Yeah.
They never fixed that crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a joke.
Yeah.
That's the problem with that map.
Yeah.
But the overall map itself, pretty solid.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll probably fix that in this season.
Fingers crossed.
I would assume that they are, because if they just left this game like trash,
yeah,
that's not good.
Yeah, they're just like, yep, pump it out, get it done with, get it over with.
Yeah.
Season 6, we're rolling in. They don't even care about season 5 anymore.
Yeah. I like that map. That's a good map.
Yeah, it is fun. It's got a good flow to it too.
Yeah. On to the next. My favorite and the most exciting part, I think, is Zombies. The new map, Forsaken.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to continue on the COD story from the, last 2 zombie maps? 2 or 3?
Well, yeah, there was the one that was... What was the one that we just... I can't even remember the names of them, bro.
Firebase.
And then...
Mao
der Toten.
Yeah.
Is that the one that we just played in Season 5 was Mao der Toten?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then the original one was Die Machine.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm excited for this. It's going to be like it's another Zombies map. Another Easter egg to work on.
Dude, and that boss that they have in the little thumbnail there about
it looks like
what's going on there?
It looks like the guys from Black Ops 4 Zombies.
Yeah, it does.
I forgot what they're called.
Yeah, I don't know what they were called
but
either.
They're from Black Ops 4.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane. I mean, zombies. I don't know. We've always been like kind of zombies fans, but this year, like, I thought they've done a great job with zombies. I think it's been a bunch of fun.
I mean, we're not like hardcore, like diehard zombie fans where we're following the story. It's just like it just breaks up like playing multiplayer all the time.
Yeah,
that's what it is, and it's a good challenge.
Yeah, because we always go for the Easter egg when the game comes out. Like, we'll go play. Like when this one comes out, we're gonna play it probably a few times just to get used to it and play for fun.
Yeah.
And then after that, once we've got the map down, then we'll try the Easter egg.
Yeah.
But we're not playing it like every night when we're done, or like I don't think we've really even played the most recent map since we got the Easter egg.
No,
like,
the whole point is like for us is like we got to get the Easter egg.
Yeah.
That's like our goal.
Yeah.
And then we got to focus on the grind for multiplayer.
Yeah, right. Because exactly, we're gonna have to finish up this season.
Yeah.
But no, it's gonna be a fun grind. To go check it out. I always like trying to start the Easter egg by ourselves.
Yeah.
Like, instead of having to follow a guide or anything like that.
It's always nice to just play it and just learn the map.
Yeah.
And then after that, like, watch Noah.
Yeah.
Figure out the Easter egg.
Yeah, right.
It's impossible.
Well, dude, that's the thing is because I remember with the Season 5 one, we tried it. Yeah. We were like, oh, dude, let's see if we can do this without using the guide. And I think we maybe got like one step.
Yeah.
And then after that, we just completely blew. Yeah. We were like sitting there thinking, we're like, dude, what do we do?
Yeah. I mean, like Noah on stream, he's like, guys, I don't figure it out. It's like, it's a team thing. The whole like COD community comes together and they're like, go here, go there, try this, try that.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just the one like actually doing it,
exactly,
showing everyone.
Yeah. No, you definitely. you definitely get used to or have like a certain idea of what they're going to be doing in these Easter eggs. Yeah. It's just like when I watch, I haven't watched him in forever, but like the Rad Brad, or no, that's a Rad Brad. Who's the guy's name? PS4 Trophies on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right? When he goes and does these collectibles, like, I remember he said it so many times, like, you do it enough. Like with all these games, you start to just get an idea of like where they're gonna put stuff.
Yeah, what the developers are like doing.
Yeah, he's like, you get used to it, you know.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with zombies. Like certain Easter eggs, you're like, oh yeah, this is probably what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to have some multi-step thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Like where they might put certain things, like the wording of it.
You just got to figure out where like all the items are.
Yeah.
And what they're trying to do and piece it together.
Yeah.
Cause Noah's streams during zombies are crazy. They're so long.
Oh yeah, hours and hours.
They're so long, and it's just chat talking to him.
Yeah,
which is great. And people are tweeting him like, "You have to go here. You have to go here."
Yeah,
like it's so cool.
Yeah.
It's good to see that the zombies community like they thrive together.
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, the multiplayer community, everyone just shit talks each other
every single time. Single time. Yeah, because it's not as competitive. Zombies is still like, I mean, it's competitive if you do like all the levels and stuff. If you're trying to like get highest level, but
it's
that's
more,
a whole other realm.
Yeah, zombies is more. It's more of like a community based. Yeah. Like when you all have to work together to figure out the Easter egg.
I would agree. It's nice too that they have this new perk in here, PhD Slider, because obviously that's a play on PhD Flopper.
Yeah,
which you could dolphin dive back in the game too. Dolphin dive was such a nice mechanic.
Yeah,
I loved that.
Yeah.
But now they don't have sliding, right? Or they don't have diving. Dolphin. It's sliding.
Yeah.
So that'll be a fun one. It's just going to be a big explosion when you slide on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be sick.
Back to the OG days, Flopper.
Yeah, right. I remember you do that on Ascension because Ascension had PhD Flopper and you just train
off the top of the stairs.
Yeah. And then you just start flopping everywhere.
Yeah.
It was sick. And then the new Wonder Weapon, which I don't even know how to pronounce, is a Chrysalax.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know what that is. I can't even like. It's hard to see what it is. If it's definitely some handheld thing.
Yeah,
it almost looks like a sword.
Yeah, I don't know, but new Wonder Weapon. That's always cool. Dude, that's gonna be part of the Easter egg.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%. Yeah, that thing looks mean. I'm all about it.
But overall, like I'm most excited about zombies.
Yeah,
that's gonna be cool in this new season. Obviously, like. Season 6 as a whole, like multiplayer, it's final season, we gotta grind to 100 or 200, master prestige, and complete the game officially.
Yeah, because we haven't used any of our double XP tokens that we've gotten through all these seasons.
Yeah,
like barely any of them. Yeah, I think I've used some for weapon XP.
Yeah,
but I've got like over 100 tokens.
Yeah, I have a lot.
Yeah, so we're just going to be slapping them down.
It's double XP. Every day.
Yeah, legit.
So
yeah, and it's gonna be double XP when this comes out anyway.
Yeah,
when the season releases.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna be hustling so hard through it.
Yeah, we're probably already gonna go through like a prestige, maybe even 2.
Yeah.
In one.
In like a week.
One weekend.
Yeah.
I think.
In one weekend.
Yeah.
We might be able. We'll definitely hit a prestige in a weekend. We could do that.
Yeah.
That's a long day. Gotta get the Diet Cokes ready.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna be on grinding.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because we're just gonna be hustling to finish this because we want to get it done. Since we've hit master every single time now.
Yeah, the goal is we gotta hit master. I gotta get all the challenges done for season 6. So
yeah, get that title, bro. I hope that the title for season 6 is lit.
Yeah,
I hope it's so nice. Season 5 was. I thought it was okay. It was pretty nice, but it wasn't my favorite.
Yeah, my favorite was season 3.
Yeah, was it the one with the dragon?
Yeah, that one's my favorite.
Yeah, and then the season 4 was the one with like that Valkyrie. Like that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
like the Valkyrie girl. Yeah, that was pretty sick.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I liked the first ones too, like season 1 and 2. Those were sick, but we didn't even bother with those.
Yeah, because
we weren't on the hustle yet with
those. Were like Warzone ones too.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah, I like now how they have like they're all multiplayer.
Yeah,
which is nice.
Yeah, thank God. Because I want to switch over.
Yeah. The next thing we'll move on to is like the new support weapons. Which
dude, what is going on?
That doesn't make sense to me because it's a hand cannon, which is already.
I don't understand that.
And it's the Arc XD, which is an RCXD, which is already in the game.
I don't know what this Arc XD is. I wonder if it's got a gun on it or something like that, where you can, instead of just the normal RCXD, where it obviously just detonate it, and that's the only thing you can do. Maybe you can drive. Almost like how you could with the dart.
Yeah.
From, what was that, Black Ops
3,
yeah,
4.
Black Ops 3 and 4. Mm-hmm. It had a gun. Like, you could throw it up in the air. It was like an aerial RCXD.
Yeah, it had like missiles.
Yeah, you could go kill people with that. Maybe this is like their kind of version of it?
Maybe.
Maybe it's a typo.
I
don't know.
I don't know. Maybe like it'll only help on these new maps or something. Because I feel like driving the RCXD is already a little hard enough.
Yeah,
trying to aim with that thing, that's and kill people.
That's what I'm like thinking of. It's like I don't even know if I would use that. You know?
I definitely won't. I mean, I'll probably try it for a game.
Yeah, that was it. I'll definitely use the hand cannon though. This new this new gun, the hand cannon.
I don't know why the hand cannon. I questioned that when I first saw it. I'm like, is this a mistake? Because the hand cannon's already in the game.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. That's very weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
They lost full of that one.
Well, but those are the new support weapons.
Yeah. Then Warzone. If you're into Warzone, again, you know us. It's like I don't really know. They're doing some map updates, and then they got the new operators. Dude, Fuse looks sick. He looks pretty dope.
Yeah,
I'm all about that. And then the weapons, which is the
new weapons are actually they're World War II weapons.
Justin, oh no, oh no! Every time I see new weapons for the season, I get real nervous.
Real
nervous.
Yeah, not like these shitty guns now.
Oh man,
these new weapons are like World War II weapons, which is cool. So hopefully, they're obviously easing into Vanguard.
Yeah. They've got the iron sight, which is like a Winchester repeater. Yeah. That's like, I don't even know. That's like World War I, like revolutionary. I think. Maybe I'm faded on that. And then that has the Grav and the Lapa. Like those definitely.
Lapa looks like a sub.
Yeah, that's definitely a sub. That looks Cold War-esque. The Grav, I don't know what year. That definitely maybe looks like it could be a World War II gun. It almost looks like the AK-47.
Yeah.
And then the hammer and sickle. That's pretty dope.
Yeah. Those are just melee weapons.
Yeah, the battle axe.
Yeah.
But, dude, I swear to God, if the Lapa is the most broken gun in the world, I'm going to lose it.
Yeah, because everyone knows that still playing Cold War, the Tech 9 and the EM2 are the best guns in the game.
Yeah.
And everyone uses them.
Yeah, and if you think otherwise, you just don't use them. You suck. Like, they're literally the best.
Like
the LC10 is still god tier.
Yeah, like you're just wrong if you think they are wrong.
Yeah,
like I don't care what you say. The EM2 and the Tech 9 are the best guns in the game.
Oh, they're ridiculous.
If you stand next to like an enemy and you shoot at the same exact time, and you're not using the Tech 9 or EM2, you lose.
Yeah, you will every time.
Always,
every single time.
Those guns just have been very frustrating to like play against.
Yeah, and I don't get why, man. Like they don't put any patches out for some of these guns, or they're like the nerfs are so minuscule.
Yeah,
like you don't notice anything. Like I remember they did that to the LC10 at one point. They nerfed it.
Yeah,
right. Dude.
Yeah,
that thing still is a laser beam.
Yeah,
like if we're playing against some guys who are halfway decent, and I have to break out the LC10, dude, like I smoke them.
Yeah. I feel like every lobby we run into, like, they're just using Tech 9s.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, when you throw the Tech 9 and you get the automatic, what is it? What do they call it? Like not the automatic, like fire rate, but it's, I don't know what that attachment is.
The repeater.
On there. Yeah. That thing, it sends it into
fully
a new
auto.
realm.
Yeah. Even without that, like the 3-round burst and single fire on that, like it just kills so fast.
Yeah.
Like, if you have anyone that can just shoot, like, straight.
Yeah.
That thing kills so fast.
Yeah. And the EM2. The EM2 is, like, I don't even want to talk about that thing.
That thing kills in 2 bullets.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's fully auto.
Yeah. It's really annoying.
It's a joke. So, I'm hoping that Season 6 is not an absolute nightmare because these guns are going to be the most broken thing.
Yeah. I don't know. That's pretty hard to beat
actually,
Tech 9 and EM2.
Actually, look at this right now. It looks like we'll see, bro. Because I see Treyarch, they went and co-tweeted on here being like, oh yeah, watch out for the Season 6 patch notes and doing some weapon tuning for the Marshall, Tech 9. Dude, we didn't even talk about the Marshall. Jesus. So it looks like they're tuning what? Yeah. EM2, Tech 9, Marshall, C58, LC10.
Good. All the DLC weapons. Those are all DLC weapons.
Yeah.
Good. So they should nerf them to the point where they're unusable. Because I'm fine not using them ever again.
Yeah, dude. Like, watch the thing that's going to happen is these guns are going to be, like, nerfed into the ground, and then the Season 6 guns are going to be insane.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to be just as much of a problem.
Yeah, I hope not. Or if, like, I don't know, because the Krig and the 74U are still like the best like stock guns in the game.
Yeah,
by far. And I just like using those guns.
Yeah,
and I hate that DLC weapons are just better than those.
Yeah. Now that's the thing, and again, when you play against somebody who's like halfway decent, like we have a few of those guys, right?
Yeah.
That we come up against, and they use that gun, dude. It's absurd. Like you have to switch.
Yeah. It's you have to switch. The Tech 9 and EM2, like you just can't compete against those guns.
Yeah, you can't. Especially like if they're in some hands that have some eyeballs attached to them, like dude, you're screwed.
Or even guys without eyeballs.
Yeah. I can't see.
Yeah.
Those people, bro.
And the marshals, those things are, we don't even need to talk about those. Those things are, if you use those, you're bad. Every single time when someone kills me with those, I go and hunt them down. I kill them and I pick them up and I never switch off of them.
Yeah.
Just so I can see how many kills I can get, just to make them angry.
Yeah. No, I do not understand that. Like it literally makes it just makes no sense.
Yeah. But praying last season we can end it off strong without any OP weapons. We can cruise into the sunset, into Vanguard.
Right, fingers crossed. That's what we're going to be doing.
I do want to talk about like Warzone a little bit because they're bringing back the Haunting, which was last year they did this, which was obviously Halloween time, spooky season. They're bringing back the Haunting. So last year, if you guys remember, if you opened up like loot crates, like randomly, some of them will have like jump scares and stuff. And they added zombies. Yeah. And they added like Michael Myers in there. And
dude, it was sketch.
Yeah. So I wonder what they're gonna do like this year with the Haunting. Yeah. Like I'm sure jump scares are gonna be there again, but I wonder how they're gonna implement it. And I hope they bring back like, Michael Myers or, those guys.
Well, dude, thinking about like, I'm excited too if they do that, and they somehow implement it into the party games.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that's gonna be so much fun.
Because if they do that in Warzone, like, it'd be cool if they turned off all the light. It's dark. The whole map is just dark,
pitch black.
Yeah, and you can hear like, I think it's Michael Myers. You hear the Michael Myers music.
Yeah.
You're just running, and all of a sudden, he gets close to you, and you hear that.
Yeah.
That would be sick. Like you have to play in night vision the whole game.
Oh, dude, that'd be sick. Yeah, if you play in night vision,
you're running through like a building, and you creep the door open, and you like see him.
Yeah, right.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, that'd be sick too. And you do that, or do it in Cold War too.
Yeah,
they just like took all the maps and just like made them dark.
Yeah,
just put them into like night mode.
Night mode, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that's hard to do or not, but like I don't think that would be hard. But.
Yeah, I mean that'd be cool.
Yeah, I would like to like somehow have that that whole update implement into the party games because we haven't been playing as many party games.
Yeah.
I mean, mainly we've been grinding another game too. We're trying to, but that game's chalked, so we can't really anymore.
Yeah,
we won't get into that. But yeah, again, we've talked about it. Like with the party games, it's frustrating. They only got sticks and stones.
Yeah,
like, dude, give us some other stuff. So hopefully with the update, they give us some fun stuff.
Yeah, some new party games.
Yeah. Right. Some spooky ones.
Yeah, I don't know if this update like is cool. Like we should try Warzone. Oh yeah, I played last year. A couple of my friends like they only play Warzone, so. I mean, I played, I jumped in lobbies with them, and it was really fun.
Yeah.
Again, like, I'm a big advocate of Warzone's only fun to me if you're playing with a party, playing with other people.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's only, that's when it's fun. But this update, though, like, if they do, like, Last Man Standing, like, they do, like, a Friday the 13th, that game. With Jason.
Yeah.
Like, imagine, like, I don't know, they make the map smaller or even, like, 100 people, and they put Jason in.
Yeah.
You have no weapons.
Yeah.
And you have to go and pick up, like, melee weapons.
Yeah.
And Jason's just around hunting you.
Yeah.
That'd be so fun.
Yeah. Dude, that'd be dope.
That'd be really fun.
It's like the Friday the 13th game.
Yeah, that game.
Like, that game is so fun.
Yeah.
But, dude, it's a buggy mess. That's the problem with it.
Yeah.
But, like, that kind of style, just throwing that into Call of Duty.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Like, some random person gets selected as... Like,
as Jason or whoever, yeah.
Yeah. And, like, when they're near someone, like, the music starts playing.
Yeah.
Or, like, your guy, like, the screen starts bugging out or something. That'd be really fun.
Yeah, that'd be so much fun.
So, I hope they do something like that. Also, we mentioned, like, updates on the map, which I think is cool. Like the stadium's gonna be broken down, like torn down, completely ripped to the CDL because that's where all the banners were.
Yeah, right. They're not gonna be announced there anymore.
I would hope those are still up. That would suck if they ruined the stadium and the ban. Like the banner should be like ripped up.
Yeah, right. Stuff. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Can you imagine if they just burn the banners burn too?
Yeah,
it's like what?
Clay and Crim burning away.
Yeah, right.
Downtown, when I played Warzone, like I like dropping downtown because there's a lot of buildings.
Yeah,
but they're like flattening that whole place.
Yeah,
it's demolished. The World War II bunkers, they're actually adding like new things in there, which I'm assuming is going to be because of like Vanguard.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to transition all that back to World War II.
Yeah,
and they brought back the OG Gulag back from MW.
Yeah, thank God. That was so much fun.
Yeah, that was. Me and you played 2v2s.
Yeah.
On that
there.
Gulag.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like Gulag Showers or something like that. I think that's what they called it.
So I'm glad that's back.
The only good thing from Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
2v2s.
2v2s.
Dude, facts.
We don't even play 2v2s in like this game.
Is there even two? Oh, no, there is 2v2s, yeah.
Yeah. It's just because like there's multiplayer.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why we don't play that.
That's another thing you throw into the rotation. Once we hit 200, we can just start doing hitting the tourneys up.
Yeah, we should just do tournaments.
Yeah, tourneys are fun.
Yeah, there's still stuff to win.
Yeah.
Like emblems and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to do like an overall recap of our thoughts of Cold War, but I want to close this season out like strong.
Yeah. No, we'll definitely in the future, like once we're done with Cold War, we've hit 200.
Yeah.
And like we're kind of teetering off with playing. Mm-hmm. We'll definitely, and then obviously when Vanguard comes out, we'll have to make space for that game.
Yeah, because
delete Cold War off the hard drive.
Vanguard comes out November 5th.
Yeah.
Which, guys, like this season comes out October 7th.
Today's October 4th. Dude.
Yeah. Like you and I, like we're on a deadline.
Yeah.
We got to get the challenges done, and we got to get to master, and we got to hit the zombies.
Yeah, because we'll probably hit 200 before we complete all the season challenges.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing that's difficult sometimes is when we're doing the season challenges, you get one every 10 levels.
Yeah.
But when you have double XP, bro, 10 levels is so fast. And some of the challenges, you literally can't get them done in time.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, so you'll start stacking like 4 or 5 challenges at a time. And you're like, God damn it.
Yeah. And we try our best to, get those one challenge done within the 10 levels.
Yeah.
But man, when you have double XP, you're flying through those levels.
Yeah, it's tough.
So, I mean...
It's a good problem to have, though.
No, it is. Like, we have a busy month in games. Like, it's going to be fun.
It's going to be hustle. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Because ideally, like, we're going to... Before Vanguard comes out, we'll do, like, a recap of Cold War in general and our thoughts.
Yeah.
But we got to hit 200.
Yeah.
We got to hit Season 6, completing all the challenges. We got to...
Do the zombies Easter egg?
Easter egg, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Dude. Hey. I'm here for it.
Yeah, that's a good problem to have as a gamer.
Exactly.
Especially, now it's getting colder outside.
Bro, I'm game. Yeah.
Yeah. Game.
Like when we were doing this today too, before we wrap it up, is like all the social media.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was. If it was Control Freak or someone, they were like, no social media. What will we do? It's like puts on slippers and turns on game console. I'm like, absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
Like when things are going downhill, I still got my gaming.
Yeah.
So we got plenty of games to be going. So
well, we got a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah.
It'll be nice.
Yeah. So we're definitely here for the grind. So we hope everybody listening to is going to be grinding along with us.
Yeah, exactly.
So keep us posted again if you're grinding along with us. Let us know on Twitter. Tweet us the COD Casuals. Let us know how the grind's going. Choose a screenshot if you're frying or you're getting fried.
Yeah, because we gotta finish strong before the new game.
Absolutely.
Start fresh.
Yeah, exactly.
And before we end it, gotta mention their new bundles. If you want to go spend money.
Yeah.
We're not going to spend money.
Right now we're not spending a dime.
We already spent enough.
Not spending a dime.
I hope our COD points transfer over.
Probably not.
I hope they do.
Probably not. No.
Well, they're in Warzone.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
They'll transfer.
Because
it'll transfer.
I think they'll transfer over because ideally these seasons aren't going away. I don't want to spend $10 on a battle pass.
Yeah. I always say that just because, the people who make this game.
Yeah.
They who shall not be named.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can be difficult entities to deal with.
Yeah. They can.
But Yeah, I mean, I would imagine they'll transfer over.
Yeah,
now that you say it,
same menu and everything, like it should transfer over. Because man, we got a lot of COD points.
Yeah, we need to spend them.
Yeah, and I'm not spending it on a bundle.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not
buying the
that.
season.
Take that, Call of Duty.
Yeah,
take that, Activision.
I already spent money.
Yeah, I already paid $60 for $70 for a freaking game.
Yeah. The hunt for the PS5.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully Vanguard's on a PS5 for us. We'll see, though.
I hope so.
Yeah, fingers crossed, bro. Get one at a decent price.
Yeah.
But anyway, you have anything else you wanted to add for this episode, man?
No, we're good.
No, okay.
Hope you guys enjoyed Season 6.
Absolutely. Because, again, when this comes out, you guys will be already grinding along with it. And know that we're already probably on the hustle. We're probably already a few prestiges deep finishing it out.
Yeah.
So we hope that you're right along with us. Again, make sure to follow us, anchor.fm at the COD Casuals.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've been active on Twitter. We're posting on YouTube too. So make sure if you're going to be watching us on YouTube, give us a like, a comment, subscribe.
Yep.
You know, to keep up to date with them. And same thing with on Twitter. Give us a follow. Tweet at us at the COD Casuals. And this has been episode 34 of the COD Casuals. I'm your host, Mike.
And I'm Justin.
And we will see you in episode 35. Take it easy, everybody.
See you guys.